Shankland returns, Diomonde is arriving in Glasgow, and Hibs sign a player. Welcome back, guys, to the Spfl transfer roundup, and we may as well begin with the official signing of Bournemouth midfielder on loan, Emiliano Marcondes. And he's joined Hibs, did play his last game for Bournemouth in November 2022. He has previously played for Midfielder and Brentford. So you know what? He's played for quite some decent clubs. You can't dispute that. Now, he has had a few injuries, apparently, which might explain why he's going to Hibs. I mean, I don't want to be burying Hibs here, even though I don't mind burying Hibs, but it's a bit weird for this guy to go through Brentford, Bournemouth, in Midtjylland, and then going to Hibs. And I'm not saying there's a massive gap between Midtjylland and Hibs, but the fact the guy's been prominent in like the Premier League and the higher endings of the Championship, you know, with teams going up, the yo-yo teams, so to speak. It's weird, but here, hopefully for a Hibs fan's perspective, I don't give a shit what the guy does, but for Hibs, he might be a decent wee player on loan. Obviously, the big man, Nick Montgomery, wanted him, he got him, let's move on. And apparently, we're going to move up to Tayside because Burnley have agreed a talent share deal with Dundee. And Burnley, the Clarets, have already sent young duo Dara Costello and Owen Dodgson to Dens Park on loan this month. Burnley's owners ALK Capital says the move will create fresh opportunities for both clubs to pursue their shared ambitions. Chairman Alan Pace has previously spoken of his desire to partner with clubs in order to support Burnley's development, and the Clarets have previously formed ties with Ayr United, Portadown, Llywelyn and Cove Ramblers. It's understood that AOK will assist with the run of Dundee, but the deal is not thought to involve actually buying a stake in the Dark Blues. So, tell you what, it talks about how Dundee are 5th place, 7 points behind St Mirren, and 5 Scottish teams will enter European competition next year. I think it is sad though when you look at Scottish football to a degree, because like Burnley will be lucky to stay up this season, and the amount more money that club is worth and they've got. And like, you know, they're sending their job squad, their developmental players to Dundee, who still have a realistic, you know, half a chance of getting St Mirren. I mean, they've got loads of games in hand, bear in mind, Dundee, which you said there, 4 games in hand, but yeah, that's Scottish football for you. Not much money in it, guys, but maybe this deal will do Dundee pretty good. But let's talk about Dundee a wee bit more, because Hearts take them on tomorrow on the 23rd of January. Big game, of course, for Hearts and Dundee. I mean, they want to claw their games in hand back. Hearts, realistically, they win that. That's their game in hand, sort it out. And they could potentially win it and go 8 points clear of 4th place Kelly, which, with 16 games to go, 8 points clear, you'd be betting on Hearts, wouldn't you? But Lawrence Shankland is back. Stevie Naismith is proud of Lawrence Shankland for how quickly he's recovered for this illness. We'll see how that goes in the coming days. But let's talk about Mohamed Diomonde, shall we? He's arriving in Glasgow, but obviously, I'm sure, unless you've been living under a rock, you know of the current standings here. The weather's been shite. Stormies are disrupting everything here in the UK. Brutal winds, 100-mile-an-hour winds, wheelie bins up in the air. That scene with the wheelie bin up in the air almost looked fake. Like, winds can be strong, but Jesus Christ, they left a wheelie bin up in the air. Like, that, if it can lift a wheelie bin up, there's no reason why it couldn't lift up like a toddler or something. Firing a toddler like 200 yards up in the sky, man, that'd be quite terrifying. But yeah, this guy looks like a good player. I want Rangers to sign him. Made a few wee videos about him on my channel. Christian Deutsch says he'd be quite happy to move on for Hibs if he can't sign a new deal. So you've got that. And then we've also got Paulo Bernardo, who admits he doesn't know what his long-term future is with Celtic, but he says he's basing his time at Parkhead game by game. And you know what? I thought this guy was a dud. I thought he was simply just a guy to get up the numbers for Celtic at the start of this season. But see, in the past past couple of games, the guy's been quite good. You know, he scored that goal against Dundee, scored the goal obviously in the Old Firm, scored against Bucky Thistle. He looks a real threat, and he looks like he has to start in that Celtic midfield now. I'm not going to pretend that, you know, he scored a chip goal against Bucky Thistle and that's the greatest thing ever, but it's not like that's his first goal. Like I said, crucial goal against Dundee. even more crucial goal against Rangers. The guy is delivering for Celtic when he's been called upon. Absolutely. And then, yeah, there's some more rumours about Bojan Miovski. We've got Aberdeen defender himself, Nicky Devlin, saying that they hope they can hang on to Miovski, but he admits he's unsurprised that the North Macedonian is attracting January interest. Of course, we're not surprised. Guy scoring goals for fun. Surprised that he's not getting any more interest. To be honest, there's no bids been rejected or anything like that. So well, guess we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. That's going to do it here. We'll be back with some more transfer news today and also a match review later on. It's Hearts take on Dundee. But anyway, guys, that's it for your transfer roundup, 22nd of January 2024, and any other big news that's going to happen today. So we'll have to wait and see. But until next time, peace.